Hello everyone, it is March 27th and we're doing a quick tour looking at what's growing and going on here. Let's turn you around. Wait, sorry about the purple lights, but the plants seem to like it. Here we have jalapenos from our own seeds from last year. And this is a volunteer, which I did not know even that I had seeds for. Because it looks like a busy lizzie. I think it needs potting up because it doesn't look very happy. And can you see? Tiny Tim tomatoes. 1, 2, 3. I have a couple more in smaller pots. And these look dry. Oh, they need a larger pot as well. These are straw flowers. And behind there we have snapdragons. And these ones, well, the label says summer savory. The label is wrong. Well, I thought those seeds were that, but this is clearly something else, maybe some sort of sedum. Oh, looks funny. And there we have two tiny seedlings of celeriac. They have taken their time. It's been a month, or I think maybe 3. Been over a month since those were put in the ground. No, not in the ground. In some soil. All right, and these are leeks. And these are amaranth. I did not plan to sow these this time. They just popped up. So, well, 2 of them. There's a third one that's not too happy being with the other 2 ones that's grown like mad. And these are some other straw flowers in behind. And these are some other snapdragons, I'm sure. Yeah. And these are clary sage. So I don't think you can eat them. Well, maybe you can, I don't know. But they are very beautiful flowers. And so are these purple bell vines. Well, I've been cutting some of these vines because they're climbing. But, oh, this one has attached itself to the leaf. Yeah, might give them some support, something to climb on. These I sowed in January. So they've been growing for a long time. Right, that's it on this shelf. And here we are in the kitchen window. And we have a lettuce that's just volunteered. And I have eaten some of it and it's delicious. So I did not plan to have lettuce already, but I'm glad I have. And these other ones are sunflowers. And there are the 2 tiny Tims. And what are these? Again, let's have a look. The label says Colibri Mint. Yeah, I don't think they like being potted up because they haven't changed since I did that. Well, it grows, it's green. Sorry for the noise. And chitting potatoes. I have mandel, we call it. Might not sure what you call it in English. And this one is called Carolus. So these are varieties that you could do good in Norway. And this is my ever-growing ginger. There are some new shoots coming, and some, I think, of that sedum popping up. I have random things in my pots. I have no control. And these are Nansen potatoes. So these are secondary, also the Corollus, and Mandel is main crop. And this is a Hassel. It's also potato that's in a pot. And well, there I have 4 more of these, and I potted them up because the roots were coming out. And these are sweet peppers. One of them is clearly not happy because all yellow. This one is happy. The variety is Sweet Dreams. And these, I can actually say, sorry, these because it's not possible to see. There are at least 2 seedlings down there. And this is Hosta, grown from seeds I collected in neighborhood last summer, autumn. Okay, let's go outside. Yeah, let's check the temperature. We have 16.2, and it was 1.9 during the night. That's 61 F and 35 F. So max today 70 or 21 when the sun was here, I suppose. So what do we have here? Pansies from seed. Well, that takes some time. They were sown 18th of February. So that's the size of them. These are echinacea. Nothing's happening yet. Some old strawberries coming on very slow. This was bare root, what you call it, horseradish, which I had in a windowsill in the stairway for some weeks because it was chilled but also light. But now it's since there's no frost in the forecast, it has moved out here. And well, it's random seeds I have. I have no idea what this is. So, but it's coming up. And here we have coriander, some kale, and some can you see them? It's perennial spring onions. I know they are perennial because those I had last year have come up again. I wasn't sure last year, but now I'm sure. And here we have random things again. Some maybe chamomile. This is supposed to be a verbena, but it's a small one, not the huge one. And I'm not sure that seedling looks like it's belongs to another cell. And pansies doing no show there, but poppies they are showing, and that should be another poppy not showing. I have tried daylilies from seeds, so no response yet. And these, I'm not sure it's possible to see. These are called Hablitzia or Caucasian spinach. You see them barely there. These are perennial and they are best to eat when they're young. And then they taste spinachy. and they grow like to be really big plants. In here there are some Rebecca and I think you call it monkey flower, and it looks like it's the monkey flower that's coming up, because this looks like the Rebecca is seeds I collected. Might be something green there. It's exciting. These tiny, tiny seedlings. So this is an old pot planter from last year, where we have some lavender that survived, some oregano. I need to cut them off. More oregano and strawberry. This is a dead scabiosa, and something is coming up next to it, so it could be something random or it could be a scabiosa, because I know some of them are perennials, so that might be it. And this one here, let's see, this one, I don't know what it is. They grew last year, but they didn't grow very tall and they didn't flower. So, but they're coming back. So maybe they'll flower this year. And there's another, oi, unknown thing there. I don't recall planting any allium seeds in here, but it looks like I have. That, I think it's most likely those perennial spring onions. And here we have a lot of soil and a few poppies. And these, well, I just tested to try lilacs from seed last year. And, well, either they survived or that's something else. We'll see. In here, I'm growing moss that's flowering. It's been wet. Well, this top part of this is just changing. But there's supposed to be strawberries in every pocket, and I think most of them have survived. And this is the perennial spring onion. What I've been doing is like poking around in the soil, especially with these pots that's been here all year and all last year. And I found so many leather jackets. So many. It's insane. Well, hopefully I found the most of them. This is supposed to be soapwort. Well, I managed to grow that the first year I had this balcony, so well. Let's see. I have a can that's used to contain windshield fluid. Can we see? Well, there's actually nothing to see. We are waiting for Astrantia and Scabiosa. Maybe I should lift it up, give it some sun, because the lower part of this greenhouse doesn't get any sun. Or at least not yet. So, let me show you. Since my pansies from seeds are taking such a long time, I bought some at the grocery store. They had 10 cells for 40 kroner, which is about $3, £3, something around that. It's very cheap. And it's nice to have some flowers. And these are my first early potatoes in pots. My plan is to get them into bigger pots, but since we are still in March and last frost date is around, well, the beginning of May, might need to carry them in and out. So, and also, I mean, if it's above frost, we're still like maybe 1-2 degrees. So this is an old pot as well with the same things: strawberries, perennial spring onion, thyme. Well, it's alive but not very happy. I'm sure it'll get happier. I need to remove this mulch, allow some air in. So, did we have a bird? I think we scared it. We do have birds. Let's turn around and see. Uh, what is this? I am repeating myself. Perennial spring onions and aniseed hyssop and let's see, this one unknown, and St. John's works. And in this one we have mint mainly. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to remove the other things. There's a lavender in here and aniseed hyssop and these, which I think are the perennial cornflowers. It's the, what's it called? Monarda, I think, with these red, lovely flowers. Well, it did not flower last year, so maybe this year. I had them in another pot as well. I have removed them because, well, one pot is enough. So these pots I've been making ready for, well, picking out leather jackets and all sorts of old roots and stuff. And here we have a currant. It's a cutting I took last year, and well, it has survived the winter. I'm not sure about my garlic. I think I might have killed it because it was very damp in the greenhouse, and I had all this mulch over and around, and I think it got too humid actually. So, yes, I did kill chives, 2 pots of chives. So that's how you kill chives and garlic. And this one, well, you might not see it, but there is life. There is life. For the third time in this small pot, rather small, there is lovage. This one has not been in the greenhouse, it's been out. Yeah. Well, it's coming up. I will put this in the ground when I get to my garden. I'm moving. I'm getting a garden in June. This is what's it called? Hollyhocks. Also, they don't look too happy, and I think they want some refreshed soil and a larger pot. Let's see, we have things in here as well. Oh, these have been winter sowed. So that's spinach. Yep, coming up. And what's this? Let's have it. It is mainly rocket on this side. This one says oak leaf lettuce, but that's a rocket. And these, well, it's some Asia green actually popping up. It's an Asia green mix. It looks a bit moldy, some of it. So maybe I should allow some more air to come to it. And these on, yeah, these are the lettuce that self-sold in a pot last year, or was it the year before? Well, I kept the seeds. I let it go to flower, and I kept the seeds. And I named the lettuce Budil. So these seeds, they are now called Budil. It's some random lettuce, which is quite tasty. Well, I don't want them on the ledge here because that's a bit scary. Where? They need air. Well, they can go back, but without the lid on top. Oh, there we go. And this area I haven't opened yet. It's I don't think there's a lot going on. I was hoping that rosemary would survive. It does not look like it. I mean, you need to be lucky to have rosemary surviving winters here. So, but there are some of the perennial spring onions. And well, actually, in here, last time I looked, I'm keeping the mulch over so it doesn't get too cold. But you know, I think I can remove some. Let's see. That's parsley. That is parsley. Yes. Oh, it's green. Well, this one needs some air. Yeah, well, that's a project for the weekend to remove this thing. We don't have any rain in the forecast either, so yeah, remove it and see what's going on. I don't know if there's a strawberry in there. That's the other green thing. Yeah, and in this one, I think it's the same, echoing. Well, strawberries. And I had this rose cutting that was alive for a long time, but it looks like it has died. So that looks like a spinach, doesn't it? Well. Well, if it wants to grow there, it can. So this is another pot I need to go through and pick out larvae. Yeah. So, well, there might be some surprises in here of what's growing from seeds that have fallen into it last year and also that has survived. Honestly, that strawberry looks, I don't know if it's possible to see. The angle here is, yeah, that's exciting. I need to open up and remove all those leaves and well, since I'm moving, I'm not planting new stuff in this because I need to take all the soil out and put it in bags so it's possible to move. So, well, I might do some lettuce. Well, I have other pots actually I could use for lettuce. I think I'm gonna empty this area and move what I'm keeping over to pots. That's the plan. That is the plan. Right. I think we are done. So this is Oslo today. Fairly nice weather for the season. Looks like there's no more snow up by the ski jump other than what they have made. So that's good. Well, I like that. A lot of people like snow. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of sunshine and blue skies and trains. Right? Okay. Thanks for now. Take care.